I'm very excited today to be talking to Joanne Verikios, the author of Winning Horsemanship.
I think you are amazing. I have to say, to me, you are the real life Wonder Woman. And the reason I say this, I have to read what to elaborate on why I think you are Wonder Woman. In addition to serving on several horse sports committees and officiating at many shows and events, Joanne is a past federal president and federal registrar of the Australian Warm Blood Horse Association. She continues to serve as a classifier and a classifiers trainer, a judge and a judge trainer, and National Assessment Tour Australian representative. And in recognition of her outstanding contribution and commitment to the association for over 30 years, Joanne was granted an honorary life membership in 2015. Joanne, you were a stud manager, and the horses you bred went on to win both saddle and breed classes in the Royal Show Championships. You have an honours degree in Russian. You have held top secret security clearances with the Australian Public Services. You were an Australian champion powerlifter that represented in 2 world championships and was capable of deadlifting more than 3 times your own weight. You've done work in Antarctica, which I am so jealous of, and was a belly dancer performing in troops around Australia. And on top of all of that, you are a successful property investor and developer, a holistic wellness mentor, speaker, presenter, podcast host, freelance journalist, screenwriter, creative entrepreneur, and an author. Oh my goodness. And that's why I have to say, my first question to you, Joanne Verikios, is that you've had so many incredible experiences and successes in your life. So why did you choose to write your first book about horses?
It's a really easy question, Ramona. It's a good question. And just listening to that list makes me feel tired, plus old, because, 30 years in the AWHA in 2015, and where are we now? Nearly 2022.
Yeah.
However, why about horses? Because I think horses were my very first love and passion and interest. And I firmly believe I was born wanting a horse and just begged my parents for a pony relentlessly. So they say, write what you know. And I knew that. And I also saw a need for the sort of book that I ended up writing. But it gave me an opportunity to tell a little bit of my story and journey, and also acknowledge some of the people who helped me along the way.
I actually read your book, and I've never owned a horse. And I actually fell in love with the way you described the horse community and the passion that you have for horses, and what you need to do and look after the horses, and the processes that you go for when you're going into judging and a competition. I mean, that was, I just found I stepped into a totally different world when I read that book. It was wonderful.